Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream of AD&D's Champions of Krynn Remastered. Continuing our Iron Man run through all the games. Let me see which save game file we need here. It's like E. All right. Just completed the southern outpost. When you arrive, you see smoke pouring from the buildings. Maya rushes up. Mertani led an attack on the base and kidnapped Sir Carl. I'm going to track them and bring him back. She rushes past you and out the broken gates. I am Sir Matthias. As you've no doubt heard, Sir Carl Gardson has been kidnapped. You may search for him as long as it does not interfere with discovering Mertani's plans. Good day. As you leave the office, Maya rushes up. You know what's happened to Sir Carl. Mertani is taking him to Naraka. With your help, we can penetrate their headquarters. Do you go with her? Yes. You rush out into the wilderness and turn south toward Naraka. Maya leads you to the town of Naraka. Winding through the ruins of Naraka, Maya brings you to a small square. She speaks. There should be a secret base somewhere to the south. Indeed, right here. Let's get some golems out here. There's our straw. There's our rope. Move them up here a little bit. The entrance is guarded. Dragons paralyzing them in fear. There's Maya. Now we know she's a silver dragon. Hit that Bozak. We don't want him casting. Okay. Care about the money. Well, now you know I am a silver dragon who loves a mortal man. I dislike keeping secrets, but I knew Sir Carl would be embarrassed if my identity were well known. I hope you'll understand. Reinforcements rush to block your way. Okay, this K-Pack, or Bozak, we need to hit. They have hit loss due to being scared. Light crossbow +5. Ah! No penetration. Okay, that Bozak's getting strangled by the rope. Ah! Stinking cloud on Maya. I'm glad it landed on her, not us. It got strangled and died, and exploded. Okay, that one's... Okay, both these are alive. Alright, we saved Maya. Oh, did I equip that on accident last time? I must have. Oh, I know what happened. It gave it to the wrong character. That was... Draconic dude. Trade. Make a note of that. Oh, it duplicated. Yeah, that's wrong. Make a note of that. It gave it back to the right person, but it also gave a copy of it to the first character. Okay. Maya attends to her wounds. Guards spy you and attack. Hey, Japorn, welcome in. How are you doing? Oh. A double Bozak explosion. Oh, and then she breathes frost on him. Nice. Success. You're doing well, Japorn. Glad to hear it. Sir Carl staggers up the stairway ahead, streaming blood. Collapsing at your feet, he whispers, "The slaves, they must be freed from below. Help them." His voice fades to a murmur. Journal entry 49. They tortured me to get information, but I gave them nothing, killing my guards when they came for me again. Afraid I didn't quite make it all the way out. Things getting dark, hard to concentrate. There are slaves down there. They must be freed from this evil place. Remember me to Maya. His breathing stops. His head lolls back and he dies. Maya begins sobbing, then her face contorts in anger. She cries out, "They will pay for this. Tani and his ilk will die by my hand." She transforms and cradles Sir Carl in her talons. In a great rush of wind, she flies upward, shattering the roof. In a moment, she is gone. Okay. Hey, Draconic Dude, welcome in. How are you doing? Party of guards lies here. Sir Carl had killed them during his escape attempt. Tiny's forces spot you and attack. Allow him to flee? Yes. Single guard is here, strangled. On a bed is a note addressed to Maya and a faded, blood-spotted silver rose. Journal entry 56. Sir Carl's last message to Maya. I realize now that I shouldn't allow our differences to interfere with our feelings. I suppose at my age it takes a while to adjust to new things. Remembering your beauty and bravery has helped me withstand the tortures they have subjected me to. I now go out to gain my freedom. If I fail, then know I held you in my thoughts to the end. Draconic Dude says, I have a few of those gold box collections from Prime for GOG. So if anyone wants the Krynn and Forgotten Realms 1+2 collection, speak up. Hey, Colbania, welcome in. How are you doing? Your character is Hardy now? Yep, long flee. You reach a guard post. We'll just keep allowing these guys to run. They want to run? Go for it. Tanis is here busily freeing the slaves. When you enter, he speaks. Tanis's tale. I had heard of the slaves being taken in the area, so disguised myself and arranged to be captured. I have just managed to free the slaves here, but more are held to the south. I will organize the slaves here while you free the others. Then we will arrange a diversion to allow the slaves a chance to escape. So your job will be to free the slaves south of here. Then proceed south and west as a distraction. Good luck. Let's go. Hey, Tanis, we're higher level than you. You need to listen to us. Guards ambush you as you enter. You don't care. Allow them to flee. Slaves cheer as you free them. On the woman's cell, many rush out to find their families. Others hug and thank you. One says that she will name her children after you. This is the torture chamber. Okay. Good work. All the slaves are free. There's supposed to be another exit to the south and west. Take that one as a diversion. Take care. Party gains experience. Draconic Dude says, I imagine a lot of the regulars here have them already. Yeah, they probably do. You have discovered the main prison barracks. The prison lord is organizing his forces to hunt down the slaves. At your entrance, he yells, take them alive. I need something to entertain me. All right. There's the prison lord. He has a magic longsword and shield. Thaumaturgist, let's hit him. Begin strangling him. Okay, and there's a mage up here. Let's see if we can shoot him. Let's look at the Thaco difference. 8, 10. Yep. Longbow +3 it is. Snipered. I kind of want to do animate object here. Let's see if we can cast it without getting hit. Thaumaturgus is strangled. He got strangled to unconsciousness. I'm actually going to have Jimmy shoot with his crossbow. Here we go, animate objects. And now we'll do some summons. Here. Very green. So we have an animated carpet. Let's move it up here and hit this guy. He's constricted. We have an animated urn. That guy's getting strangled. We have an animated figure. An animated chest. Okay, you go ahead and shoot your light crossbow. And an animated metal. I didn't do the... Oh, yeah. I didn't do the icon. It's a metal... It's supposed to be a metal pot. Metal pot. I gotta pull that graphic in. See if I actually have it in the directory. I do. Okay. Be good distractions. Hey, Zamba, welcome in. How are you doing? It's an office day for you, so you're gonna quietly be lurking. Gotcha. Prison Lord goes down. I'm gonna let the computer control these. I don't need to micromanage the animated objects. Humble says there's actually one guy who recognized what wizardry was when I wore a t-shirt with the logo. Most people probably think it's some metal band or something. The dragon logo looks very metal. Nice. Okay, Jimmy, you're gonna start punching. Actually, these guys are heavily armored. Use your spit on them. Paralyzed. How embarrassing would it be to get killed by a metal urn that's animated? Well, technically, they're not getting killed, they're getting knocked unconscious. Hands are full. Oh, it's this. Okay. Magical equivalent of a drone strike, Ovania says. Reminds me of the explosive runes paper airplanes I would make in D&D tabletop. Okay, let's see what we got. Spedum, a magic spedum, really? Nice. Mace, shield, longsword. Okay. On the prison lord's body is a letter. As you read it, journal entry 60. A message on body of prison lord. It has come to my attention that the bodies we receive here in sanction from your prisons are in highly deteriorated condition. We realize that information must be gained by torture and that it is a useful way to relax. But I would prefer it if a majority of the bones remained uncrushed. I will not repeat this request, Sir Liebon. See if we can successfully rest here. Nice. This cavern is the lair of the prison's green dragons. They await you here. You feel a faint breeze from the northwest. Okay, he did mirror image. Fine with that. No breathing for you. Potion. You spot a cave leading up. Next to it is a large cache of copper dragon eggs. This is a very valuable find. Already gains experience. You have found a passage up. It will serve as an ideal diversion. Do you continue? Yes. Already gains experience. Okay, the golems leave. Services are held for Sir Carl. Repair work is stopped for a moment of silence. When the services end, everyone returns to their work, more determined to stem the spread of evil. We regret greatly the loss of Sir Carl Gardson. Your next mission is to find Sir Leebaum and discover his plans. We have decided that the major forces of the enemy are in sanction. Our armies are gathered and beginning to march on that city. Dismissed. I'm sure Carl will rest easier with the rescue of the slaves. You're all heroes. I've been authorized to give you a special weapon to continue the fight against evil forces. A Gasarm Volge. Okay, let's go to the armory. It's a potion that doesn't have a name. Sell. Okay. Spetum +1, mace +1, shield +2, longsword +1, glaive Gasarm or Gasarm Volge +2. I mean, that would be good for the monk. He also has a Spetum. But he's going to be limited with magic items. Yep. So I'll probably deposit that. These we're going to sell. Mace of Disruption. I've had a Mace of Disruption this whole time. And I didn't ID it. I wonder when I got that. Okay. I don't think Liverbest has a... His weapon of choice is flail. Yeah, flail and longsword. Okay, so we'll keep that on Zomble. They go 8. Wrong alignment. He can't use it. That's because he's a chaotic good cleric. Trade it to the paladin. He can't use it either. He's the wrong alignment. Well, guess what then? Sell. Okay. Get rid of some of this that we're not going to animate. All right, that we're going to deposit. Vault. Okay. Anything else we want to deposit? Oh yeah, we're waiting for the monk to potentially get an upgrade, and we want to give him this all pike +4. Let's deposit a few of these potions. These. Okay. Few things else to sell here. All right, how close are we to level up? Less than 40,000 for Jimmy. Oh, and Covania only needs 26,000. Nice. Okay, we're ready to go to sanction. Just down here. Oh, sure. What do you got for us? Some scrolls. I deposited my money in the vault. We may have enough in jewelry. Let me see. Whoa, that jewelry is worth 11,000. Okay. Enter sanction. To the west is a large dock area. There's an advertisement. The Sanction Inn is open for your business. Wanted soldiers to wage the battle against the Solamnic usurpers of Krynn. Okay, let's see what's on our scrolls. Otiluk's freezing sphere. Sleep and identify. High bite and disintegrate. Monster summoning 6. Cloud kill. Conjure elemental powered blind powered kill. Invisible Stalker, Otiluk's freezing sphere, and freedom. Erase Lightning Bolt, Bigby's interposing hand. Protection from evil, 10-foot radius. Okay, nice. Those were good. Convenience says, I'm probably on several watch lists from learning basic pyrotechnics. Hey, Sundog, welcome in. How are you doing? He says, my boy Otiluk loved his spheres. Good old Otiluk. And Bigby likes his hands and fists. Draconic Dude grabs the hand of a thief that was attempting to pickpocket. The little sneak grovels in abject misery. Let him go or interrogate? Interrogate, of course. The thief says the headquarters for the evil troops is at the inn in the southeast corner of the city. Thief wriggles free and is gone. Woman's scream comes from the west. Swaggering mercenaries are spoiling for a fight. All right. We'll fight you. Happy to oblige. Backstab. Weapons temporarily disarmed. Not that it mattered because he's coughing. Care about there. Draconic dude discovers some money missing. Magic shop. Do you need to rest? Yes. Go through the door to the east. You may take any room you like. Alright, let's get some golems out here. Do a rope and straw. Move the rope here. Straw here. You find a dark elf surrounded by fighters. What do you want, he asks. Attack. We're not even going to ask. Elvish mage. Missed. At least he didn't cast anything. Just gonna attack. Covania says he needed to house giant space hamsters in the miniature variants as well. Backstab time. Ah, failed our backstab. Okay, the mage can't cast. He's getting strangled. Begins casting. Oh, no, you don't. Backstab. Rope gown destroyed. Let's see if any of this is magical. I doubt it. Oh, the Fashard Fork is. Alright. Party gains experience. The rope golem being destroyed should disappear from the party. I can note that. Okay. All right, now we'll go rescue the woman. Interrogate him. I think actually there's some treasure down here in the south. Yeah. Pick up all this stuff. Necklace and bracers. That's a good amount of experience too. 20,000 is all Kobani needs. And before I forget, I want to scribe a few of the spells I found. Let's see here. 6th level we can't do yet. We can do Big B's, Interposing Hand. It's a 5th level spell. Conjure Elemental. Let's see, we have those. We have Protection from Evil, 10-foot radius. Protection from normal missiles, nice. We have Slow. We don't have Scare. Have those. We don't have Identify, Erase. Okay, I think that's it. Gotta get our golems back again. That was weird. Okay. Order. Let's stop by and ID these items real quick. Necklace of Missiles. Bracers Armor class 4. Bishard Fork +2. Nice. I think what I'm going to do here is move this. Oh, he can't take another one of those. Okay, fine. think these are magic. Some extremely drunk Minotaur come crashing out of the tavern and run into you. They are not pleased. That's okay. We can't rest here. Let's go forward. Parlay. What you doing here? How do you answer? Haughty, sly, nice, meek, abusive. We'll do meek. They shove you back and stalk off and search for more lively prey. You see a woman dragged into the building ahead by a band of minotaurs. This warehouse is crawling with minotaurs. Screams can be heard echoing throughout the chamber. Attack! Okay, I'm going to do some casting here. I'm going to do a fireball this time. Hypnotized. And they still have some hit points. Hey, Mark, welcome in. How are you doing? Them there meters done look bigger in them advertisements. I want that money back. Yeah, their sizes I corrected. They weren't supposed to take up 2 tiles. They're not over 10 feet tall. So I made them 1 tile. Okay, I don't think any is magical. Just in case. No. Drop. The woman gasps her thanks, reaches into her bodice, slips on a ring, and disappears. You hear her say, "Meet me at the end of the south pier. I must hurry." You are left in silence. Gain experience. Okay, we're getting close on Covania. Needs 16,000. Covania says, "Sir, you ordered minotaurs." Miniatures, not minotaurs. And Mark says, "Well, shoot. All them letters just look the same. All them I's and E's and O's." What do we want to do here? Let's summon. Gotta get some dry Krynn out here. Ooh, wow. Got 4 of them. Two paralyzed. You know what? I'm going to turn the sound back to the Amiga hit sound. There we go. Paralyzed. Alright. So before we do that, go rest. Darkness, Phantom Wind. Yeah, it's fine. You see the woman who you rescued appear before you. She explains that Lorena sent her to investigate the rise of evil and sanction. Okay. So Leobom's taken over the temple. He's a Death Knight. This amulet will help you slip into the secret door. Shadow people will find you once you enter. Okay. Dragonlance. Yeah. Stunned the Minotaur. Way to go. Killed from critical hit. Wow, Jimmy. Good job. That's a very rare occurrence. Can't fit there. That one doesn't have a weapon, so he can't attack because he's evil. next to Paladin Aura. Yes, we want to go through. All right, so now we're in the temple. Encounter a patrol. Oh boy. This one we want to hit first. Bozak. We don't want him casting Stinking Cloud. Trithako 5. Okay, you should build it. Perfect. Jimmy, stunning again. There are many statues lined up against the north end of the room. You see the glint of something shiny in the far reaches of the room. Draconic Dude has found a trap. Remove it. Draconic Dude, you have successfully removed it. Nice. Okay. Magic user scroll and a flail. Save. Okay, everyone, I am back. Continue on here. Alter order. Let's move the straw golem here. Paladine. More treasure. Scroll. You can't use it, so it's not cleric. Is it illusionist? One of them is illusionist. That must be a druid scroll. You encounter a patrol. Mobats. We'll allow those to flee. It's just a waste of our time. Oh, okay. I need to hit these guys right away. They do have magic resistance, but should get through on some of them. Okay, we got that one hit. Okay, good. The Bozaks are hit. That's the important one. Need caffeine, Mark? I'm getting away from Jimmy. The movement rate he has. Find some papers. From out of the depths of the room, a strange figure appears. The amulet glows a soft brown. Without an apparent sound, you hear the strange figure reveal itself as a shadow person. It says that you can now go through the secret door that is located at the northern end of the hallway. This leads into a large room. The entrance to the caverns is in the upper left corner of the west wall of that room. Follow the corridor from there until you find a door. The conclave will then meet with you. Shadow person silently leaves with a soft rustle. I so wanted to do a pun right there about someone named Russell. You can see a door illuminated by the light. Okay. Straw golems leave the party. Mobats sweep down in ravenous fury. Okay, allow them to flee. Wasn't too ravenous fury. Okay, we got Conclave of Shadow People. These guys really don't help hardly at all. Like, they just state the obvious. Like, oh, there's a door to the south. Yeah, we can see that. Hey, Bo, welcome in. How are you doing? It is going well. Allow him to flee, yes. Go ahead and go. That room you can rest in. Actually, go ahead and do that. Felt like I'd cast something. I guess I'm just thinking of the golems. Let's get those back. Place one of them right here. No, that's not what I want to do. There. You're doing good? You're walking the pups? Nice. You got good weather down there? Covania says public walks are good. Very strong presence fills this room. There's nothing else in here that you can see. Your mind becomes filled with images again. The way the Dragonlance is imprinted on your mind. It seems to lie to the south central area. A Death Knight is directing his minions and placing hundreds of bodies in the arena of Durgast. The images fade to nothingness. Okay. Flail and a Fashard fork. You've entered the dungeons of Durgast. The walls are covered with mold and insects. The room used to belong to the jailer. As you enter, you see a figure slip through the door to the south. Pretty sure this is a torture room. Rescue! Warning, this was considered a good act. Doing more good acts may change the alignment of Draconic Dude and Covania. Evil priests. It's semi-sunny where you're at, Bo. Nice and warm, 78 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, nice. That's fantastic weather. Yeah, that guy's got some strong armor. Stunned. Bo says, yeah, it's pretty perfect. Last week was pretty chilly. Week before Inferno. This is just right. Disco Inferno or some other type, Sundo says. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Victim sobs in gratitude for his release. The party gains experience. Ah, Coveno needs less than 3,000 for his level up. Band of fighters approaches, one of them saying, "Why did Skyla send us down here? Ain't nothing back here but that old prisoner, and he's almost dead." They see you and stop. You hear a whisper, "That's why, you idiot." What do you do, attack, flee, or parley? Parley. The leader asks what you're doing here. Let's be abusive. The scrape of steel pulled from scabbards reveals the guard's reaction. Allow him to flee. No. Backstab. I like how that guy's a bow stick. Wasn't there a guy in Conan the Barbarian or something that had a bow stick? Am I thinking of the right movie? Or quarterstaff, one of the two. Shadow person stands in the corner. He seems extremely frightened. Frenetic, disjointed images bombard your mind. Finally, one image comes strong. Skyla, the so-called escort from Jellic, is going into a room and preparing his soldiers for battle. Mark says Conan the Destroyer, the second movie, has an Amazon with a quarterstaff. Yeah, that's what I was remembering. Monsters. We need to hit these Bozaks. Let's do Wand of Frost. ice storm. Sambo's got to take one for the team here. Mania only needs 800. I passed up the Dragonlance room. This is a richly furnished room. As you examine it, you realize that it reminds you of some of the fragmented images that the Shadow people gave you. Draconians are guarding the Dragonlance. They attack immediately. Oh boy. Oh boy. Stinking Cloud already just disabled. A bunch of our characters. He's coughing. Oh no! This is a disaster. The Straw Golem's the only one that's going to be able to do something here. We got to get these guys out of the way, but we're getting blocked by my own guys. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay, so what just happened there is something new that I implemented recently. So if you attack someone in melee range that's in Stinking Cloud or any other kind of cloud, and your weapon is not 5 foot in length or more, you can be affected by the cloud because you're going to have to enter that cloud in order to hit them that's in the cloud. They're not, right at the very edge of the cloud. They're in the cloud. So that K-Pack just attacked one of my guys using his arm, natural weapon. So he had to get close enough to get into the cloud to do it. So he just got nauseated. Now if you use like every polearm is longer than 5 feet, and then like a two-handed sword is 6 feet long. So I implemented according to the weapon length in Unearthed Arcana. But that gives us a little bit of protection here as they try to come in to attack in melee range. That's what just happened there. So hopefully it will save us against these. Okay, now you need to get out of here. A straw golem. Actually, move over here. Okay, you still can't get out of here. Delay. Zomble delay. Delay. Did I already use the monk? Oh, is he... Hold on. Is he coughing? He's helpless. That's why. I can't get him out. Hey, DC. Welcome in. How are you doing? He's lurking. Says, me and my mom loved the Conan movies. Grace Jones was a wild lady. I don't know who that is, DC. Wait, you're lurking, so you probably don't hear me. Mark says, apparently Grace Jones, a model and singer, was a handful. Dove headfirst into martial arts and equestrian to play the role and was apparently really rough on stunt people. Even bit one of hers. Oh, Grace Jones was Amazon with Stick? Okay. That's not who I was thinking of. There's another one where there's a guy, a big guy, that has a quarterstaff of some kind. That's the guy I was thinking of. I didn't know you were talking about the woman. Make a note of something else here. Beastmaster? Good question, Sundog. Maybe that is what I'm thinking of. It probably is. Yeah, it is. It is the Beastmaster. Thank you. Yeah, I can picture the other barbarian now. The blonde-haired guy. Yeah. Koenig dude is coughing. Man, this new implement I did is perfect. It's allowing us to survive this. Especially when combined with the golems, straw golems. Okay, he can finally go. Ice storm. Hey, Soda, welcome in. How are you doing? John Amos's character, is that who it is? Google says it's John Amos. Okay, cool. Thanks for the info. All right, we escaped the stinking clouds. Nice. Oh man, that's a huge deal. And that makes weapon choice a huge deal now too. Mm. Animal armor. Shades and weird. Fascinate and shadow. Demi-shadow magic. I'm going to do a dancing lights here. In case they do get tempted to attack. Nice. John Amos passed away last year? You're still coughing. Okay. Where are they placed? Okay. I use a wand of paralyzation here. They all dodged it. Zombie's still coughing. Okay. Still coughing. Still coughing. Wand of lightning. I don't like the positioning. Let's use our bow, maybe? Mark says, curiously, I always remembered him from his role in Coming to America as the hamburger chain owner. Man, I don't even remember that movie. I know which one you're talking about, but I don't think I've seen it. Man, those straw golems saved us. Hey, Joshua, welcome in. How are you doing? Let's see. Ooh, a ring and a cloak. I like the sound of a cloak. And a cute yellow canary. Okay, that's a cloak of displacement. Sorry about your mistake in pools. What mistake, Joshua? Did I miss something? Doing all right. Glad to hear it. Sundog says I could go for McDowell's about now. Instead of McDonald's, a McDowell's. You have found the Dragonlance. Footman's Dragonlance. It's Artheca with that. Category weapons. 12. Not good. +1 to hit with lance if we're mounted on a horse, but we're not. Do better with this, unless we're fighting a dragon, of course. All right. Wow. Those straw golems, they saved our lives. The end thing was because you didn't restart the game with new party. Oh. I didn't even see a message about the inn. You talking about on Discord? Let's get a straw. We'll have a rope and a straw golem. Okay, perfect. Move the rope golem. Why does it keep doing that? Select. Place here. Straw golem. Place here. Soda says, too bad you couldn't mount a straw golem. Sundog says it's the burger chain for Coming to America movie. Oh, they call it the McDowell's? Oh, that's funny. I didn't know that. I got you, Joshua. Yeah. No problem at all. Allow these to flee. Yes. All right. You've made it to the Temple of Durgast. Unfortunately, this entrance is not unknown. That's okay. Allow him to flee. Distant sound of trumpets. So I'm pretty sure Skyla's in this room. Let's do a bless. We'll do aid. Put it on the rope column. Resist fire. Put on the straw golem. Let's get some phantom armor on him too. Sylvania. Okay. Oh, I have improved invisibility. Actually, that'd be pretty sweet to put on the golems. However, I kind of want them to draw fire, so I'm not going to do that. Let's put it on Liver Best and Jimmy. All right, here we go. Yep. Skyla. Skyla grins with evil delight. So, he sneers, we meet again. Thank you for delivering the information that will lead your armies into our trap. I just want to picture him with the voice of the one guy in Princess Bride. The guy that would always say, inconceivable. I just want to picture Skyla talking like him. Oh, you didn't know that? Too bad. Even now, Sir Lebom is creating the undead army that will fall upon your forces. And now I'm afraid that your usefulness is up. Ah, he did detect invisibility. Channer, no casting for you. Hey, Ageless, welcome in. How are you doing? Yeah. Inconceivable. Vicini, that's his name. Okay, who are we going to strangle here? Let's try to strangle one of the priests. Oh, we missed. Okay, now this priest we want to hit, so he doesn't cast. That one began casting. Jimmy, you can sniper him. Nice. Okay, now, what do we do? Let's do a stinking cloud down there on Skyla. Actually, if I do that, The rope golem could still attack them and not worry because they're immune to stinking cloud. The rest of my guys, I don't have great weapons that are longer than 5 feet, except for Jimmy. He has a Spedum. But Liverbest would be vulnerable. We can't have him attacking into this. Yeah, we created a straw golem and a leather golem. There's a spell called Golem. It's a 5th level cleric spell, and it creates lesser golems. Once we level up, I think we'll be able to create... There's 2 more golem types it can create based on your level. One's a wood golem. Oh, and leather golem is the next one. So we'll be able to have a choice of leather, rope, or straw. And then eventually, when we level up one more time, then we can also do wood golems. And then, of course, I did implement creation of golems. The standard ones in Monster Manual as you get leveled up high enough, but those are based on your level being high, and they're not spells. You have to craft them. Okay, I'm going to hit Skyla here. Him casting. Oh, there he is. Okay. He's coughing now anyway. Mark says, "You fool! You think you won. You fell for one of the 3 classic blunders. The first being never get involved in a land war in China, but the second, only slightly less known blunder is this. Never go against a Sicilian when death is on the line." Oh, yeah, it's such a good movie. Soda says, "Leather golem, interesting. Is it a big leather sofa?" That went well. I like our composition with the golems. Mark says, "My disgusting friend once had a pair of leather pants. I'd swear were funky enough to walk away on their own." Does that count as a leather golem? Okay, let's see here. Princess Bride, one of my guilty pleasures is watching reaction videos of Gen Z, Gen A watching those old 80s movies. Princess Bride, Labyrinth, Legend, and Willow, etc. Okay, Jimmy lost something here. Oh, no, he didn't. I have category on weapons. I'm like, where'd his gear go? I put on category weapons. Okay. Here. Spedum. Cobania is ready for a level up. Look at that. Some poison vials. Not evil, though. Find Skyla's orders, journal entry 61. Yeah, well, on the fleet. This room contains weapons and armor. Nice. Good place to rest. All right. Took a while to finally convince her that no guy thinks leather pants are hot when they're tiny stream of sweat dripping out of the leg cuffs in the smell part. That sounds weird. Okay. Rope. Raw. There's the straw. There's the rope. Find a package of Graves End tobacco. It is wrapped with an official looking document. Document orders all eggs to be taken to the southwestern outbuilding for processing. It ended up being a phase. Okay, save. Under F. I think there's a fight coming up here, if I remember right. Hey there, Auburn Dusk. Welcome to the stream. Let's see, aid on Straw Golem. Resist fire. Improved invisibility. Put that on Jimmy. And liver bust. You see a cache of silver dragon eggs through the arch to the west. Blue dragons burst from the room at your approach. Well, the good news is it didn't breathe. How many hit points does this thing have? 28. Okay, let's kill this one. He casts darkness. I'd rather you do that than breathe. Nice. One. We found a one. Party gains experience. All right, let's save that under H. You see dead bodies being taken into the arena to the north. really scary fight coming up here. Death Knight turns from his task of raising the dead. The heraldic device on his shield is that of Sir Leebom. The Death Knight murmurs, Skyla will pay. He orders Draconian Messenger to Krynn to warn Martani to your survival. He turns to deal with the threat. Okay, this fight is serious. Let me see if I can sneak. He might have a cloak of... I'm pretty sure he has a fear aura on him. It's like cloak of fear. So I don't really want to try to hit him with melee. I think I'm going to attack him with a ranged weapon. I don't want to use spells either because he can reflect it back potentially, especially in area of effect, and that would be a really big problem. Let's try to hit him with a Dart of Hornet's Nest. What's our Thaco? 13. Okay. Missed. Let's summon. Turn. Okay, paladins are immune to fear. If I can get the paladin back there to try to hit him, that would help. Jimmy, let's see if you can hit with your crossbow. They go a 5. He has -3, so 8, so 60% chance to hit him. Well, depending on his armor type. We don't know what armor type he has. He probably has plate mail, which the light crossbow has a lesser chance of penetrating. So it's probably more like a 50% chance. We got him. Good. He did Power Word Stun on Covania. Okay, so Covania is stunned. That's way better than Power Word Kill that he can do. What's your Thaco with this? 12. Okay, let's try it. We got 2 hits in there. Let's have you use your fine bow instead of the dart. Nice. I have +3 arrows. I think I'm going to use those here. They'll increase our chance to hit. They go 7. Perfect. Nice. All right, Jimmy, can you take him down? That went as good as it could go. Reflection spells, easy, use heal. If it lands, bam. If it reflects, it'd be a nice heal, bro. Okay. You can switch back. Yeah, I'm so glad we didn't get killed there. Couple wands, studded leather, battle axe, chainmail. Okay, that's... Probably regular stuff, but we'll take it anyway. Party gains experience. The messenger he dispatched are tearing down the stairs. And you're overloaded. We need to get rid of some weight here. Six. Liver Best is overloaded too? Wow. He's got 20 strength. Let's get rid of these wool rugs. Those are heavy. It's better. Mark says, I remember doing that nonsense in Final Fantasy VII. Big bosses would throw a reflective barrier up, reflecting all the spells. So I would just cast a single target to cure them, and it get reflected back to heal your party members. Okay. It's shimmering. So he's invisible. Taken down by the straw golem with 1 damage. That's really funny. Congratulations, the party gains experience. As you recover from defeating the blue, vast gold shapes charge into the remaining reds. A titanic battle erupts in the air. Some of the messengers are climbing on the backs of grounded red dragons as the airborne reds stave off the attack by the golds. Draconians attack to protect the messengers. The golds have been successful in their aerial battle. A large gold lands next to you and says, the Draconians have managed to escape on the backs of the reds. Climb on our backs and we'll go after them. Okay. From the west, another gold dragon approaches. On his back is a small kender. He shouts, Hi, I'm Tasselhoff, Burrfoot. Just call me Taz. The knights said you needed some help, so here I am. That's who they send. Do you rest? Yes. Sundog says gold dragons are badass. 1 damage from straw golem, so that straw broke the dragon's back. It did, Mark. Covania says kill with fire, Kender, not to be trusted. Isn't Tasselhoff a named character in the lore? Yes. It is, Ageless. Tanis is as well. We saw Tanis earlier. Oh, and we saw Caramon earlier. So yeah, we've seen 3 characters. Alright, save this under J. I think we're getting close. The reds are starting to slow. The red dragons head toward specks floating in the sky. The specks slowly grow until you recognize them as flying citadels. Castles ripped from the earth by arcane magics. Surrounding them are evil hordes of dragons and draconians. Tasselhoff yells, our only chance is to use the reds as a screen and then board one of the citadels. We're easy targets in the sky. Inside, they can't all reach us. Also protect that scouting unit down below. You look beneath the citadels and see a group of riders galloping madly. You draw close and the dragons drop you in the main courtyard amidst a hail of missile fire. The dragons leave to draw off some enemy. Vasilov says, the main tower is just north of us. Let's go. Okay. So we get some cheap damage against us. You burst into the main tower and come face to face with the Draconians. Taz yells, I've been in a place like this before. There should be a stairway to the right. Aegis says, that's awesome. I love that they tie the game in with the lore pretty closely. Yeah, they do. Mark says, fun fact for Dragonlance fans, there exists in the world a Russian stage musical production of The Time of Twins. That Bozak didn't get to go first this time. Uh, yeah, doing large. Okay. One of these didn't go yet. I think it's this one. The weirdest things pop up in the east, Covania says. Okay, we survived. Survived the stinking cloud. More Draconians. Yeah. No. The guy was running and then he got strangled. Okay, that one's getting strangled. Let's go chase this one down. Jimmy for sure can get him. Original authors had to even sue them just to get their book already written and completed to be released. Whatever reason, Wizards of the Coast loves to do Dragonlance dirty, Mark says. And Covania says they killed the prospect of getting another cash cow like Baldur's Gate 3 by being corporate monkeys. Not to mention the art direction and recent lore books for Dragonlance are not that great. Covania says I mixed monies and monkeys together in my brain. You don't get a flea. You're being strangled. Ugh. Darn it. These Bozaks. As long as they're doing it large, I'm okay with it. Stinking Cloud, super, super dangerous. Chain reaction explosion. Okay. Rope Golem leaves the party. That was our first Rope Golem. Okay. And strangling. Where's that guy going? Yeah, no, it was Says Town. Nope, we don't care about the money. You've nearly reached the top of the tower. Only a ladder leads up from here. Taz says, we've reached the Wind Captain's chamber. I can control it from here. Monsters leap down from the ladder. Alarm flee. No. Janner is blinking. You haven't blinked out yet. Go ahead and call it quits after this here. For now. I'll do a detect. I don't know if any of this is magical. Nope. Taz climbs the ladder, shows you the controls. He pulls out a curled bit of parchment. He hands it to Covania. If you read this, I can move this flying rock after the red dragons. Parchment contains a single spell. Get some rest before your enemy regroups to you? Yes. Alright, this is where I'm going to save it for now, guys. Great progress. Yeah, I'll be back on later. I'm not sure if tonight I will continue this or if I'll do Wizardry 6 Remaster. But for sure I'll be playing this again, in the next day or two if I don't do it tonight. Mark says, word of advice, do not let Kinder and gnomes get their hands on a sky citadel. Yeah. Yeah, my pleasure, guys. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.